Good morning and God bless you this morning for watching this video. You see, today's topic I want to talk about framing, physical framing and spiritual framing. You see, there's a difference in these two things. Now, we all know what physical framing is. Basically, somebody trying to place like your DNA, your fingerprints, certain things like your clothes in certain places that crime has taken place, so that you can constantly be monitored and looked at by the authorities. And we know this as a way of trying to elude the police, so that the police would not truly find out about the crime that took place. And that's the concept of framing from the physical perspective. But spiritual framing is much different, because what happens spiritually is much different than what happens physically. Now, spiritual framing is for certain powers, spiritual powers, that is of the dark kingdom, spiritually combining their powers and abilities to manipulate the concept of truth, to make it look like, a great form of illusion. So it's going to look like a certain type of reality, but truly it is not. So now this takes place when you are not spiritually in tune, or if the enemy sees you as a threat and wants to displace your reality or confuse you in that concept of position. Physical framing takes place regularly, where a group of people may not like you, or an individual, and so they would then plan to get certain things from you, and then they will place it in places where, of course, the police would do their research and says, why is this person's DNA always here or here or here, if that person is not involved? Now, even if that person is not involved, the police is going to say, well, let's basically look at this person or monitor this person. And so a lot of that is taking place. So beware of, your DNA and who takes account of your DNA. Because some people could be just near you simply because they're just trying to collect your DNA so that they can frame you. Spiritual framing is trying to collect your spiritual energy so that they can use it to manipulate a situation and the circumstances, while diverting and evading the dark karma which is punishment that is to come to them, rather than it coming. It would then not go to them, but then it'll come to you. But know that if you stay prayed up, if you strengthen your prayer life, all of that will not affect you, because regardless of the plans of the devil, it will not destroy anything that, God has for you, your potential, your goals, your plans. and that you won't be a victim to spiritual framing. Thank you for listening. I hope you stay motivated. I hope you stay intense and prayed up and strengthen your spiritual life. And also be careful of your physical life, because the enemy will try to create all kinds of false deception or false reality to trap you in the midst of it. That is the factual thing of today. Not everybody that is around you, that smiles with you, that compliments you, is actually your friend. Know how to read the signs and be sure to be strong in your truth. Be wise, especially self-awareness.